Hey guys, it's your boy slash Tugs back again with another video. This is kind of a different type of video today, guys, so let's just strap in, guys. Today is a Clarence Iceberg explained video. So I actually made this iceberg, and let's just get down to it, starting at the highest tier. The first tier, let's just get into it. Funny lines and WOTD. So this is actually just a reference to like funny lines and the outtakes of the show. Next is RoboFrog extreme unethical practices. So this refers to the RoboFrog episode where there was actually complaints that the practices were pretty extreme and unethical. Next one is set in 1998, so it was actually confirmed by the writers' room that the show is set in 1998. Next up is Bodhi. Bodhi is actually a pet. It's actually a Sumo's pet horse. In the season 3, episode 14, episode named Bodhi. Next up is characters named after staff. So this is what a lot of shows do. They want to name characters after the staff. And Clarence is no different. Next up is shorts. Clarence has many shorts, which are usually ranging from 1 minute to like 3 minutes. Usually around 2 minutes though. Next is comic lore. So there actually is a comic book series based on the show Clarence. It has some lore implications. Next up is controversies. This is referring to the multiple controversies within the show. Next up is Gilbin moving. So actually, season 3, Gilbin is not seen in the show after season 3 and during season 3. This has led to many speculations that maybe she moved out of Arizona. Next up is Lil Buddy reappearances. Little Buddy is a pretty infamous episode, so the creators like to reappear Little Buddy as a sneak peek for eagle-eyed fans. And next is Bands episodes. So there is actually some Bands episodes of the show, guys. This is kind of crazy. Now we're at tier 2. This is the we're not quite at the deep depths yet, but now we're underwater. So this is Dillas's death. Dillas actually died in the show, guys. Next up is Clarence meets a girl trope. So the writers use this trope a lot in the show, where Clarence just meets a girl and they do stuff. Actually did it 7 times, in 7 different episodes, guys. Next up is Clarence's cut death. So in the end of the show, Clarence is actually planned to be murdered by Jeff, but the writers decided to have a happier ending for the show because they thought the fans wouldn't like it. Next up is Belson's father's crimes. So in the episode Ballpark, you can see that he gets raided by the DA and the FBI. One can only speculate what Belson's father's crimes were. Next up is Clarence dollars scattered through the world. So in the episode Clarence dollars, Clarence gives out dollars that are Clarence dollars, and Clarence dollars must have spread across Aberdale, guys. because you can see them in 17 different episodes in the background. Next entry is Breen's attic. Breen's attic is known. You're not allowed to go in there, and many have speculated that there could be ghosts or maybe even a dead body in there. I guess we'll never know as the show has been canceled. And there's the Uncle Grandpa episode. There was a five-part episode with Uncle Grandpa, but it never saw the light. Next up is Damien's Super Seductions. So this was a planned spin-off of Clarence, starring Damien, who is a background character in the classroom who never has any lines, but he is there, guys. Next entry is Coogan. This is a reference to Coogan's Bluff, 1961, directed by, I forgot their name, to be honest, but anyway, guys. Next entry is Mrs. Bernstein. Mrs. Bernstein was the original name for the teacher. And then Clarence Bombs. Clarence Bombs was a viral marketing campaign where bombs had the word Clarence on them and were blown up in populated cities, guys. So that covers tier 2. And as you can see, it's just slowly getting more scary, guys. It is going to get scary. Make sure to watch the end, guys. Next up at tier 3, we're still on the iceberg, but you can still see things, but it's going to get dark really fast. Werewolves, guys. There's many episodes allude to the possibility of werewolves in Aberdale. Next is Bucky O'Neill's colonization of Aberdale. So Bucky O'Neill actually colonized Aberdale in the 1800s. Over the Garden Wall connections. So many have actually speculated that Over the Garden Wall and Clarence could be in a shared universe, guys. Let me know what you think down below. Like, comment, share. Next entry is non-canon episodes. Many fans have speculated that there may be some non-canon episodes. The most famous example of this would be Little Buddy. Another example of this would be Inherence. Next entry is Amazing World of Gumball cameo. In Season 5, Episode 12 of Amazing World of Gumball, Clarence made a cameo. The creators decided to not go ahead with it and scrapped it from the final airing. But images were leaked by the crew. Next up is Clarence Valligelian. So this is actually a leaked episode title. And since it got leaked, they just scrapped the whole thing, guys. Next up is Nixon and JFK. These are two presidents that can be found on Jeff's wall as wallpapers and poster boards. Next up is Gilbin is an adult. Many have speculated that Gilbin may be a pedophile and has infiltrated the elementary school. So yeah, guys, that is it for tier 3. As you can see, it's gonna get scary, guys. It already was scary. It's getting even more scarier, guys. Okay, first thing on tier 4 is intro fulfillments. So in the intro, there's actually some fulfillments that appear in the background, guys. The chronological order. The airing episode is the chronological order. I am the ice cream. This refers to a line spoken by Clarence in the ice cream episode, guys. Special outros. Many fans have speculated that there may be special outros to the show. The belly. This refers to when Clarence lifts up his shirt and smacks his belly and makes it jiggle a little bit. Lost episode storyboards. Not every episode was able to make it to the big screen. Many of them got cut on the cutting room floor. Lost music. Not all the music is able to make it to the big screen. Much of the music was cut on the cutting room floor. Season 1 inconsistencies. Many fans have noticed inconsistencies in Season 1 of Clarence. The main example of this would be in Season 1, Episode 14, where Clarence is black in that episode. Birthday cult. Many have speculated that there could be a birthday cult in Aberdale. This is just a theory, though. Emilio and Victor and Valentino. Many eagle-eyed fans have noticed that Emilio and Victor and Valentino looks a lot like Balance from Clarence. Do you think they ripped off the character design, or is it just a coincidence? Old intros. Many of the intros have been recently discovered, and they are very creepy. So that's it for Tier 4. Now we're on to Tier 5. Now this is where it gets really crazy, guys. Stormy sleepover inconsistencies. Many eagle-eyed fans have realized that there are some inconsistencies in the Stormy Sleepover 4 episode 4-parter. The main one being in the third episode, you can see Jeff on one street, and then in the next shot, it shows a different street name. Jeremy is Balance's son. This is just a fan theory, but let me know in the comments below if you agree or disagree. Other members of the Invisible Circus. So we all know Balance, Beth, and Boomo, but many have speculated that there could be more, like Barry and Bad. Lost Joshua arc. In the third season, there was a planned Joshua arc, but this was lost due to a fire at Cartoon Network Studios. Who knows what it could have been, guys. The juice. The juice refers to when Jeff was smoking some lean, but this had to get cut due to ratings. Papa Mariano's is an eldritch being. While watching this episode, many realized that Papa Mariano is kind of eldritch-like. Many have speculated that he could be an eldritch being. Let me know down below if you agree or disagree, guys. Deleted pissing scene. In a planned episode, Clarence was going to be pissing, and then Sumo would say, "I don't care, I'll just piss in my pants." This got chopped due to fear of kids pissing their pants to be like Sumo. Next up is actually set from 2014 to 2018. This is really just up to interpretation, guys. But we can see on a calendar, it says that it's set in 1998, guys. Pilot redubs. Many have speculated that the pilot was actually redubbed. The creators have not commented. Video store is the epilogue. Many have speculated that the video store could actually be the epilogue. Let me know down below if you agree, guys. Tuckered Boys, True Events. While watching Tuckered Boys, Many stoners may have made the connection that this is kind of like smoking drugs or maybe boofing something. Many have speculated that perhaps Clarence, Sumo, and Jeff are actually smoking drugs or maybe got into some shrooms in the forest. Let me know down below if you guys agree. Back to school. This refers to the season 2, episode 29 episode, Back to School, where the boys go back to school after a long summer vacation, guys. Jeff and Amy's relationship. In season 1, episode 12, Clarence goes to Amy's birthday party, and Jeff calls her and says that they have a relationship. Open your mind. Open your mind refers to in episode 12 of season 3 when Jeff tells Sumo to open his mind. So that was tier 5. Now we're on to tier 6. Now this is where it's gonna get really scary, guys. Pilot expansion dolents were original finales. This refers to pilot expansion and dolents originally being the finales of the show. Incorrect episode thumbnails and descriptions. This refers to nothing because this refers to incorrect episode thumbnails, guys. Balance only exists in the dream realm. Many have speculated that episodes with balance are just dreams. Let me know down below if you agree. Commentary tracks. There are many commentary tracks on the show because it's a TV show, guys. Jeff screaming. Clarence takes Jeff's fries in episode 1, Fun Dungeon Face Off. He screams in the Rough Riders chicken area. Birding with Guyler's importance. Many have speculated that birding could be important because of Guyler's importance with him. The Rat Man. This refers to season 3, episode 3, where in a parody of the Batman, Clarence watches the Rat Man. Fourth and sixth seasons. The show was originally planned to have 4th, 5th, and 4th and 6th seasons, but they eventually got cut due to budgetary restrictions. In Dreams Hyper Meta. Many have had dreams about Clarence, and they think this could be a hyper meta realization. 2017 graffiti. In the show, there's a lot of 2017 graffiti. This has led to many people thinking the show takes place in 2017, but is actually taking place in 1998, guys. And to round off the tier 5, or tier 6 actually, is Arizona Psycho. This refers to an average Jeff when Jeff parodies the American Psycho morning routine scene, guys. So that was tier 6, guys. Now we're going to tier 7. Now we're in the deep, deep depths, guys. It's getting scary, guys. Deeper Evangelion references. Many have seen that there may be some Evangelion references in the show, guys. Shorts only in certain countries. Many of the shorts have only aired in certain countries because of neo-Nazism. Hey Arnold connections. Many Hey Arnold fans have also watched Clarence so they can connect with both shows at the same time. Canceled movie. There was never a plan to make a Clarence movie, so the movie was canceled. political ideologies. Every show has an ideology in it, and some of them can be a political ideology in there also. Many fans have speculated that Clarence could have a political ideology. Stormy Sleepover original ending. Stormy Sleepover was originally supposed to be the ending of the show, where everyone would have flooded and died except for Clarence. But they canceled it last second because they thought the fans wouldn't like it, guys. Goldfish Follies original concept. The original concept for Goldfish Follies was actually for it to be Clarence versus Nazis in the 30s animation style. Wrench symbolism. Many have noted that Clarence kind of looks like a wrench, and he looks like a symbol at the same time as a wrench. So, wrench symbolism at the same time, guys. And to round off layer 7, we have Clarence Vaporwave. This refers to the real-life Clarence Vaporwave smoke shop in Arizona. And now, guys, we are going to the deepest depths of the Clarence Iceberg. Strap in, guys, is that it will get scary. Andrew Jackson was a cannibal. Look it up. Season 1, episode 96. This refers to there being 96 episodes of Season 1 of Clarence, guys. Why Duncan Bambi? Duncan Bambi is the name of a TV show in the Clarence world. Why is this a show in the Clarence world? I guess we'll never know, guys, because the show ended, guys. Lonely Lonely Murders, guys. This refers to in Season 1, Episode 4, when a man named Lonely Lonely murdered the creator of the show after having sexual allegations. Claire Evangelical Revival Series. This refers to Clarence being revived in 2021 for a short 8-episode run, but the network decided not to pick it up after low ratings. Gestapo Gale. This refers to Clarence joining the Gestapo in Season 3, Episode 47, but eventually got scrapped due to budgetary reasons. Clarence is still airing new episodes. This refers to in Germany, where Clarence is still airing new episodes every week. Will we ever get to see these new episodes? I don't know, guys. River Superior. This refers to the Fred 3 Camp Fred Clarence connections. Many have noticed that River Superior is in Aberdale. This could refer to Camp Superior versus Camp I Want a PP. Comment down below if you think this is true. Clarence Saves the Day lore. In Clarence Saves the Day, Clarence Saves the Day. Clarence Saves the Day is a fake movie that was created on the Clarence Wiki. Third Clarence voice. After the first Clarence voice was murdered by Lonely Lonely, and the second Clarence voice had diarrhea one day, there was actually a mystery third Clarence voice. Who this voice was never revealed to the public. Comment down below who you think the voice could have been. The Spirit World. This refers to where in balance. Balance refers to the Spirit World. Comment down below if you think this could be legit. Clarence is a Christ-like figure. This refers to Clarence having the figure of a likable Christ as a... And the final one, it's all Season 1, guys. This refers to there only being one season of Clarence. Wow, guys. Hopefully you guys liked the video. I had a fun time reading these and making the iceberg and explaining it to you guys.